Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking the very best serums of 2021. And this forms part of my year-end in skincare review series. I have discovered so many amazing new serums this year, but also I've carried forward some of my ride or die favorites from 2020 into 2021. And this honestly is just like the best of the best when it comes to serums. All these products have really helped for me to transform my own routine and reach my skin goals. And I just wanted to sit down and share them with you. No matter what your skin type, budget, or your skin goals, there is a serum here for you. So sit back, relax, and let's fangirl over the best serums of 2021. Now, I know a lot of you are screaming at the screen saying, year-end in review, we're not even halfway through October, and I hear you, but honestly, I love to film these videos so much. I think they're really useful to have like the best of the best for each step in your skincare routine. If you do need a little inspiration or some advice and guidance on which products you'd like to use for your own skin's needs. I don't want this to become repetitive, so I don't want to film these videos back to back. Instead, we're going to do one a week, and we kickstarted this series with the very best Korean skincare of 2021 in a video I did last week. I'll leave a link to that up there if you did miss it first time round. But today is all about the amazing serums. Before we jump into this, I would love for you guys to play along. So how well do you know me and the channel and my recommendations? Sound off in the comment section below now before you watch any further with what serums you think are going to feature in today's video. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because honestly it supports me and the channel so much, and it'll let me know that you like this style of content and want to see more of it. Now, in true Mad About Skin style, shall we cut the waffle and delve straight on into it, because I've got an awful lot to get through and to say in this video. And first and foremost, I'm calling out this product. This is the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. I adore this product. I only discovered it around 2 months ago based on your guys' recommendations, and I'm already seeing some really great results. This combines tranexamic acid, which is a great pigment correcting ingredient, with niacinamide, some powerful botanicals to really just help lift the skin, bring back some vibrancy, some luminosity, but more importantly to even everything out. If you're suffering with hyperpigmentation, dark spots, discoloration, I think this is a really great product to reach for. I'm trying so much from Good Molecules, and you know, whilst I think it's too early for me to give an overall impression of the brand, this so far is the very best product I've tried from them. Look out in the next couple of months for a full Good Molecules review. I have been super impressed, and whilst it was really difficult to choose between this and the NIOD Repigment, the reason I plumped for this is the price point. Drugstore to its core, which I absolutely love. I love affordable, accessible options for you guys, because I always say good skincare shouldn't be a luxury. You should be able to get it on a budget, and I think Good Molecules are just helping to deliver that. So definitely a ding 10 out of 10 product. I'm going to leave a link to this, as I will all of the products I mentioned in today's video below. If you do want to check it out, make a purchase, read the reviews, ingredients, on all of that good stuff. But I honestly think, whilst this was a recent discovery, definitely has earned its place in the best serums of 2021. Now, one brand that I think a lot of you guys will be expecting me to mention is Geek and Gorgeous. Honestly, I fell hard for Geek and Gorgeous this year, and I can't believe I've only recently discovered, like in the last 12 months, because I feel like they've been part of my routine for years. 2 of their serums are featuring my very best serums of 2021, and it's these two, the Stressless Serum and the Perfectly Clear Serum. Now, these happen to be their latest launches. That's just a coincidence, because honestly, I could have featured just about every one of their serums in this video because I love them all. But I really didn't want it to be dominated by one brand, so I really honed in and thought, what are my favorite serums from Geek and Gorgeous at the moment? And it has to be these two. So, the Stressless, literally game changing. So this uses beta glucans, which is oat derivatives, to really calm and soothe the skin. If you've got any redness, any irritation, this will be your very best friend. Even though I'm not prone to a lot of sensitivity and redness, the reason I use this is after an exfoliation, we can all feel a little bit extra sensitive, and just putting a little bit of this on the skin calms, soothes, and evens everything out. It's a great buffering product as well. If you're looking to rebalance the skin's pH after, say, using a vitamin C or an exfoliating acid before you put like your peptides on, this is a really great product to just restore the skin's pH and balance everything out. Absolutely love it. And again, super drugstore. I think most, with the exception of maybe 2 products here, all of them are available at really affordable price points, drugstore price points, which I absolutely love. The Perfectly Clear is here because it replaces one of my favorite ride or die serums that disappeared from the market. So many of you guys, like myself, acne sufferers, were in love with the ordinary salicylic acid serum. It just worked so well to calm any zits, any breakouts that you had. But when the Ordinary withdrew it from market like 2 years ago, it was really difficult to find a similar product that delivered the same results. That was until this appeared on the market. So stunning. I actually think it might be marginally better than the ordinary salicylic acid serum. It's a 2% salicylic acid based treatment, which will help to calm any breakouts, but it will also help to give a light exfoliation, help with any congestion that we might be having in the pores. You can either use this all over the skin like I do, or if you have congestion in very specific areas like blackheads on the nose, on the chin, you can use this as a targeted treatment. This honestly is the only salicylic acid serum that I use now because I found it, fell in love with it, and for the price point and the results that you get from it, I just don't think there is a better one on the market. Whilst both of these products are relatively new, I know so many of you guys have also got your hands on them so far, but the impressions over on the Facebook group have been really impressive, and lots of people seem to be loving these and the results they're getting from them. So to Geek and Gorgeous, you have nailed 2021, and I'm super excited to see what they come out with next year. Now, I'm going to move on to a Korean recommendation. It's this. This is the Beauty of Joseon Glow Serum. Now, again, as with Geek and Gorgeous, I could have put all of the Beauty of Joseon serums in this video because I love them all, but I say this is my absolute favourite. This is a real gentle but really effective illuminating, brightening and glow enhancing serum. I find after around 2 months of using this product, you'll definitely have that lit from within glow, which we all crave, and yet you don't get any sensitivity, any irritation or any redness that you could get if you use like a pure form L-ascorbic acid that some people find a little bit too irritating for the skin. This has some great ingredients including propolis, which is one of my favourites, but it also has some calming and soothing botanicals, so I kind of think it makes the glow, it brings back that luminosity, but it also calms and soothes at the same time, which is why of all the Beauty of Joseon serums, I've chosen this to be in my top list of 2021. An absolute firm favourite, and if you want to see me explore Beauty of Joseon in a bit more detail, I actually did a full brand review which I'll link up there. Definitely worth checking out because honestly, just about all their products are firm favourites. Now, I don't think any year-end skincare review would be complete without a mention of The Ordinary. And whilst I don't reach for The Ordinary skincare day in, day out the way that I used to in my skincare routine, there are two non-negotiable products that I always buy time and time again. And these are these two. This is The Ordinary Lactic Acid 10% and The Ordinary Azure Solution. Both of these are firm favourites for my skincare routine. And both of them actually came with me from 2020 into 2021. They are that good. There are so many different exfoliating acids on the market, but I think hands down when it comes to bringing back vibrancy, luminosity and helping to tackle some of my hyperpigmentation, The Ordinary Lactic Acid is the very best. I love the formulation because it's also a humectant as well as an exfoliating acid, so it helps to bring back, nourish the skin, maintain that hydration level rather than being too stripping and drying, which I was finding glycolic acid was. This is like glow in a bottle and I absolutely adore it. When it comes to the Azure solution, this has been a staple in my routine for years, but it's found new fame over on TikTok where there's a hack going around that if you combine this with The Ordinary Matrixyl, it's almost like a dupe for Botox. I tested this out in a recent video, which I'll leave a link to up there. I won't spoiler it with the results in this. Check out that video if you want to know how it worked out for me. But definitely The Ordinary Azure line is a firm favourite. I apply it on the dynamic fine lines and wrinkles. I'm talking the crow's feet, the laughter line, the forehead creases. And I find whilst it's a little bit of a temporary fix, honestly, it just smooths everything out for the 24 hours after. And I definitely find a noticeable reduction in my fine lines and wrinkles. And who doesn't want that in their life? Especially for like the £5 price point that The Ordinary is asking for this. Ding, ding, ding. Holy grail. And I honestly think I'll still be fangirling about it in a year's time when we talk about the best skincare of 2022. It is that good. Now, we all love a little The Ordinary at the price point, and I did say that throughout this video, most of the recommendations here are drugstore and affordable, which I love. There is one brand that I don't mind reaching a little bit higher in terms of the price point for, because I think they honestly deliver, and that would be NIOD, the sister brand to The Ordinary. And there are two products from NIOD that I found myself reaching for time and time again. I love loads of their products, but I do think, you've got to consider that price point and work out whether you're getting anything extra for the extra price that they're charging. With two products, honestly, I think that is definitely the case. This is the NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Serum. This is new. This is the new generation that they launched this year, and I think this is what's tipped it for me. If you watched my year-end review for last year, you'll hear me talk about this versus the Sub-Q Skin by Hylamide and how I loved both of them equally. Since they updated the formula of this is the newer generation, honestly, hands down, NIOD have it in the bag. And whilst this is, yes, a very expensive, very luxury product, honestly, I think it's worth it, and I get so many great results from plumping my skin, smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles, boosting those collagen levels for that firmness and elasticity in the skin. This, hands down, the very best copper peptide I have ever tried. Now, some of you might want to wait before you purchase this to the NIOD sale, which is usually in November. No spoilers, but I think it's coming in November, where they offer up to 25% off. So you might want to wait so you can get a little saving on this, but it's definitely definitely one that I'd stock up on because it's so good. Now we also have this, which is the NIOD Survival, the brand's powerhouse antioxidant serum. I love antioxidants. I just don't think you can ever have too many in your skincare routine. In fact, when I created my own serum this year, which is the Mad About Skin Super Serum, I definitely included multiple antioxidants here because I think they're so important for our skin. I'm not going to be rating this product in the top 10 list today because, let's be honest, I can't be unbiased about this. I love it. I created it. I love it so much, so I can't be impartial. So if you do want to know a bit more about my specific serum, which I launched this year, I'll leave a link to the Facebook group below because so many people have shared their honest first impressions about the product, and I'd love you to hear it from other people rather than from myself, which is why it's not featuring in today's video. So the standout antioxidant serum that I would call out in this video would be the NIOD Survival. So good. Definitely worth the price point, and why I love it so much is it leaves your skin feeling velvety smooth. It leaves that gorgeous feel behind. It pairs really well with any concealer, any makeup you want to put on top of it, and they do offer ones with built-in SPF as well, so kind of choose the right one for you. But I honestly don't think the price point is out there in terms of the benefits you're getting and the beautiful formulation that they've come together. This again, carried forward from last year, but still definitely worthy of a place in the 2021 best serums. Now, before I bring this to a close, I've got a couple of honourable mentions to come forward, but I do want to call out another brand that I don't think a lot of you guys will be that surprised to hear in this, and this is Face Theory. I adore Face Theory. I think they're a great brand, entirely cruelty-free, as are all of the recommendations I make today, but also they've got a great price point for multi-active formulations. And the two products I'm calling out for them from the serum range is this. This is the Lumizalia A15 serum, the very best azelaic acid serum on the market. Hands down, high potency, but also teamed with oat, which calms, soothes. It's got some antioxidants here. It's just an all-around amazing product. And I also want to call out the Resevera F antioxidant serum. If you love a high potency antioxidant, but you don't want to reach for the NIOD prices for the Survival that I just referenced, this is a really good alternative. It's got two high potency, high concentration antioxidants in here to really just protect the skin from free radicals and any oxidative stresses that the day might throw at us. I love both of these serums, and the discount code that I always recommend for you guys, which is MadAboutSkin25, all capitals, will get you 25% off anything from Face Theory, which just brings that price point down even further. Those are the two favourite products from Face Theory in the serum range, but honestly, there are so many others, so definitely check out Face Theory and just have a look at which are the best serums you might want to include for your own routine. Now, before I draw this to a close, before I finish the fangirling for this year when it comes to serums, I want to give two honourable mentions. It's these two. This is the Calamine Derma Secret Serum, which might be, I don't think anyone, if you're playing along, will have been able to guess this, but I have referenced it in a couple of videos. I love it because it's calming, it's soothing. Now, the only reason it's in the honourable mentions rather than the ride or die is it does have artificial fragrance in here, which will put off a few people that want a fragrance-free option in terms of their serums. I don't think serums need to have fragrance in them. You know, I get my sensorial hit from my cleanser or my moisturizer. I don't really think there's a place for fragrance in serums. But the reason I'm making an exception for this is I just love it. Calamine is so calming and soothing. So if you have very sensitive skin, but your sensitivity isn't linked to fragrance, then I think this could be a great product. I realize that's very specific, which is why it's in the honorable mentions rather than the ride or dies. And finally, I want to call out this. This is the Vichy Mineral 89 Serum. I know so many of you love this. I don't use a standalone hyaluronic acid serum because I just don't feel my skin needs that much hyaluronic acid. I get it from the rest of the steps as it's an inbuilt ingredient in just about all of our skincare. However, if you do love a standalone hyaluronic acid, this is probably the best on the market. The reason I'm leaving it to the last is because rather than include it in the ride or dies is because Vichy aren't an entirely cruelty-free brand. They are working towards being cruelty-free by using some of the exemptions through the Chinese market, so they should be in the next 6 months cruelty-free, which I honestly think is a huge step forward, and I applaud them for doing that. But at the moment, technically they're not, which is why I wanted to separate it out from the other products I'm recommending. But honestly, people fangirl and rave about this. I tried it really skeptically, and I thought, oh my gosh, actually, my skin does feel more plump. It feels more hydrated. I definitely think this, of all of the hyaluronic acid serums on the market, is hands down my absolute favourite. So I'm leaving it as an honourable mention, but definitely one to check out if you want to support Vichy and you're happy to, you know, allow them to be cruelty-free in, like, say, 6 months' time when they announce it. This is definitely one to look out for. Now, all that being said, to summarise, I think there's a lot of good serums out there. I honestly could have mentioned so many more. Like, I could have made this like a 30 product rundown, but I really wanted to focus down on the ones I'm currently using day in, day out in my skincare routine, which are the ones I've mentioned today. I would love to know how you guys got on. You know, follow up your comment around your guesses for how many you got right in today's video, or what are your favourite serum recommendations for this year. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.